So I was getting a lot of comments in my older videos that the audio quality is just not good on my videos, and even though that I was using this very good XLR microphone, as you can see over here, the audio quality was not too good. And the reason was not that this XLR microphone is bad. The reason is that there was an issue with my iPhone 15 Pro Max that I used to record every video instead of using a DSLR. So the issue is that whenever I connect this XLR microphone via a USB Type-C cable to my iPhone 15 Pro Max, it just does not recognize it, and it sometimes changes the connection from others that is meant to be taking an external connection to something like the headphones that is just taking the input from my iPhone 15 Pro Max. And we all know that the microphones on the iPhone 15 Pro Max are not the best in the world, and hence so the audio quality is very bad. And even though that I've got some premium softwares like the Adobe Premiere Pro and the Final Cut Pro, I was just not able to fix the audio on all those videos that I was being recording in the past. But this fixes all because this transmitter, as you can see over here on the DJI Mic 2, it has got a separate 8 GB of internal storage that does record everything in the 32-bit float format, and that is something that I would mention in this video in the later. And also I can see everything on the screen of this DJI Mic 2 receiver that is connected to my iPhone, so I know in real time that what is the pitch of my voice as I'm talking. If it is surpassing that yellow line over here, that shows me that it is some kind of noise, or if it is in the level. But before that, let us see that what all are the contents that we get in the box. So the packaging is quite simple, and once you take out this entire package, you will see that there would be some documentation along with this pouch. As you can see over here, it is a teeny little pouch, and I like the quality of this thing over here. Now this thing has got some rubberized finish, and I think that this is for protecting your microphones in the rainy weather or the snow or something. So yes, I think that the quality on this one is not compromised at all. Now apart from that, you get some wind mufflers, and you can see the one that I'm wearing right now as well. So there are two wind mufflers along with this aux cable that, as you can see over here, and we have also got this Type-C to the Type-A cable. Now coming to the actual thing that I want to show over here is this charging case from the DJI Mic 2. That is the main thing, the main star of the show. Now this is again a very simple packaging and a very simple box, as you can see over here. And I've got one problem with this thing, this DJI Mic 2 case, that I will discuss in this video as well. But for now, it has got two transmitters and one receiver that is connected to my iPhone 15 Pro Max right now, and along with that there is a Type-C dongle and a lightning dongle, as you can see over here. And also all these microphones, as you can see over here, they have got a magnetic clip, which is a good thing. So you can just store it within the case itself. And as I just took out the second transmitter from the box, I can see on the screen that I'm having on this receiver that it is using two microphones or the two transmitters to record. So everything is in real time, and everything, whenever it is in the box, or even if you take out of the box, all the transmitters and the receivers, they are just synchronized perfectly without any delays or something. I think it does not matter if all those pieces are out of the box, it does synchronize very quickly and very easily. I think that the first synchronization, it does occur when you have all those things in this box and they are all charged up at the same time as well, which brings me to the next thing on this video, which is this charging case on this DJI Mic 2, which might be very misleading because of a very simple thing. Now this one over here has just got a white light indicator, which is not the best one in my case, because it should be having something to show that whether these things are charging or no. For example, that I have this DJI Mic 2, this charging case over here that is now on 10% of battery life, and I can still see one of the indicator that is showing that it has got some battery on this DJI Mic 2 case. Now when I charge this thing via this USB type cable, as you can see over here, it will not show me that whether it is charging or no until I get to the second light indicator, and that is the point when I will know that yes, this thing was indeed charging, and that is something that is not good. But apart from that, I just like this opening mechanism. So it is not very easy that if they even fall down, you will not lose all the bits and pieces, because it is a very tight latch in there. It has got this Type-C port on the back, which is a great thing as well, and it does not slip down because it has got those anti-slip mats on the down part as well. So yes, I think this is built really well. Now the next thing that I want to talk about in this video is that how does this DJI Mic 2 work. Now as you can see on my collar over here, there is a green light on one side of this transmitter, and on the other side there is this red light over here. Now the green light means that it is synchronized well with my receiver and the audio is being received. Now this solid red light means that the transmitter is recording independently, and if it is pulsing, then it means that the transmitter has been muted. But if it is showing a blue light, then it means that it is connected via Bluetooth connection. That means that you are not connected via the receiver. Now the interesting part is this solid yellow light. That means that the active noise cancellation is on. To be able to enable the very same thing, you need to look for the power button on the transmitter side, and if you just press it once, it will turn it to a solid yellow light from a blue light or a green light, and if you press it back again, it will again turn to a green or blue. That is again one great thing about these microphones over here. The only issue with this active noise cancellation is that it does muffle up my sound a few times, and that is not even an issue with this microphone. This is the way generally how the active noise cancellation does work, and again it makes you sound a bit more robotic, which may be good for the videos but not something that I want to really hear out of myself in the real life. So yes, this is something that you need to consider over here. Now the other thing that I want to talk about on this one, that is a really important one, is the 32-bit float recording. And as I already said that I am recording in the very same format, there is something that you need to know. Now to be able to use this feature, you need to have a receiver, or you can have a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. That is the other thing that you can purchase as well. But this thing with a receiver and two transmitter, it costs about 479 Canadian dollars. It is still cheaper than buying the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 until and unless you are looking for something that has got a gimbal as well. But if you just want to use a transmitter regularly, I think it costs about 129 to 149 Canadian dollars. I'm not too sure, so you can look that online. But I think if you just buy this transmitter part, you cannot use this feature, even though that this transmitter does have got an 8 GB of internal storage, no matter if you buy this with the receiver or no. So this is something that you need to know before picking up your transmitter or the entire complete set. So the next thing that I want to mention in this video is the design on this DJI Mic 2. And even though that I love this transparent looking design, and this is maybe the best see-through hardware that I have got in this studio, still I would say it is not a very industrial design, and it is very easy to break. A part of it is the design, the pebble like shape that we have got on this DJI Mic 2. It is very easy to slip off the hands, and I have already dropped this thing like 4 to 5 times, which is not a great thing. And also I have got a very small chip on the glass on these things. So I do recommend, if you are looking to buy the very same thing, just buy a cheap sleeve from aliexpress.com or temu.com. for at least the transmitter part is something that I would recommend. Now the second thing is that the weight of this device is way too much, and because of that, even though it has got this magnets over here and it fits perfectly under my t-shirt, it does not fit really well with something like the denim. And even though that it works perfectly with my t-shirt, it makes my t-shirt falls down every time. That is not the best and the most pleasing thing that I want to show in this video. So yes, this is something that you need to keep in mind. The magnets are not very strong to put on these denims, or even if you're wearing the winter clothes, I think you need to use the clip with this DJI Mic 2. That is another option. But yes, I would like the magnets to be a bit more strong so that I can use with something like this denim over here. Now this DJI Mic 2 offer an impressive 14 hours of internal recording capability without any compression, and the total operating time on the Mic 2 extends to about 18 hours, a 20% increase over the original, the Mic 1. Now also you have got a great range of connectivity, that is 250 meters on this DJI Mic 2. That is another thing which is great on this mic. I think the DJI Mic ones have got the same connectivity as well, but yes, if you're buying the new ones, I think I would really recommend the DJI Mic 2s because of that 32-bit float record. That is amazing. I think the only other piece of hardware that does the very same are the one from the Rhodes, but again those are a bit more bulky than these DJI Mic 2s over here, and I just prefer the look and the feel of this thing over here. And now one more thing that I just forgot to mention is that if for some reason your DJI Mic 2 case is not charging properly, you can charge charge all the individual components, the transmitters and the receivers, because all of those components have got the USB Type-C connection separately. So this is one great thing. Now before I let you guys go, I just want to compare the voice of this thing. So this is the voice that is coming out of the DJI Mic 2 versus this is the one that is coming out of my XLR microphone. Just let me know in the comment section below if you like the voice of this DJI Mic 2 better or the XLR microphone. And well, now with that said, that was all that I wanted to share about this DJI Mic 2s in this video. I think that this is a real great piece of hardware, and for $479 I think that these DJI Mic 2s, they are much recommended. That was all that I wanted to share in this video. My name is Anshul. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.